Many writers believe that the best way to classify the Celtic people is as a linguistic group, essentially just a group of people who shared a common language. The Celtic language developed around 1000 BC. The Celts during that time, they operated as middlemen between merchants on the Mediterranean or along the Mediterranean and merchants on the west coast of Europe and parts of northern Europe. They facilitated trade between these groups of merchants, and they used their language to do this. So the ability to speak Celtic helped in facilitating trade throughout the continent. And over centuries, the language began to unify and give some sort of identity to the Celtic people. It helped strengthen their political beliefs and strengthen and unify their social values and their religious beliefs as well. The Celtic language was spoken in Europe, like I said, from 1000 BC until the time of the Roman conquest of these lands. The Celtic-speaking people pretty quickly gave up their Celtic language in exchange for the language of the Roman Empire, which was Latin. And Tacitus tells us that this was especially true in the upper classes. They wanted to get status with the Roman Empire and to fit in with the new ruling class. And one way to do this was to adopt the language of Latin, to give up their Celtic language. Now, in the areas that Rome did not conquer, the Celtic language was still spoken, and to this day in some areas is still spoken. So these areas were northern Scotland, parts of Wales, and in Ireland. Now, if you have an interest in the Celtic people, please check out my book, St. Bridget, the Celts in the Early Irish Church, and also check out my blog, justinmccarthy.org. Thank you.